This is my Polaris 3900 Sport. It's time to change the bag. After 2 years and 4 months, 28 months total, it has finally ripped. I'm not sure if I caught it on something or if that's just kind of the lifespan of a bag like this. It's been a great bag, and I am generally speaking a fan of just replacing great products with the name brand. That said, I'm also a fan of occasionally finding things that perform at a much reduced price. This is the Atie, A-T-I-E model bag. And all I can tell you is first impressions today, because I'm gonna have to put it in the water for the summer and for the year and see how it holds up. But I'm hoping that it will, because it is drastically cheaper. So let's put it to the test. Let's make sure I do this the right way. Nope, that was right. There we go. Let's put this to the test. Okay, so material-wise, we feel this Polaris, looking at this Polaris, comparing it with this one. Man, okay, this one's wet. Let me try to do this as scientific as I can. Granted, this is 2 years old, but it's still in great shape other than the tear. I would say the materials feel awfully similar. If I close my eyes, the Polaris may be a tad thicker. I can't guarantee that, but it does feel a little thicker, but this doesn't feel bad. As far as the knitting, they both look really tight, but it's definitely a different knit. So we'll see how that holds up. As far as the edges, double seamed. I might give a slight edge to the Polaris, but man, that's pretty similar. So you can see that, very similar, just different width in between the seam. As far as the Velcro, this Polaris has held up for 2 years, like I said, and it's still very good. I'll give you an example there. It has never lost Velcro. Let's look at this one here. Wow, that's really strong too. Now granted, it's new, but that's strong. Okay. Now, I would say that's equal. And this is a little different. This has a little, okay, this opens up another Velcro, where this Polaris opens up by zipper. Time will tell which one I like better. I have not had any problem with this zipper. By the way, if you ever do go with the Polaris bag, if the zipper gets stuck, you just dip it in the water because sand or dirt's in it, and then zip it and unzip it underwater and it'll release. That's a little trick that has worked for me. I think right out of the bag, I'd probably prefer the zipper, just to be honest, but what's made this so enticing is the fact that it is dramatically cheaper, like less than half. And so I'm gonna give it a shot. So as far as install, let's see how it does. Clips are the same, you just clip them in there, like that functionality, it's easy on and off. And then you just open that up and then Velcro it along the outside. Hopefully I'm showing that, let me turn it for you. Velcro it along the outside, like that. I don't know, we'll see. So again, I'm not opposed to spending more money on a more expensive bag, but at the same time, this is so inexpensive, I wanted to give it a shot. So let's throw this in. Again, such an easy on and off. And I'll come back and do another review on it, but it might be a while. Again, that's the Polaris 3900 new bag. Do you go with Polaris? Do you go with Atie? I don't know, we're gonna find out, but at first impressions, I would say looks pretty good, happy with it, and time will tell. Okay, we're back in business.